Okay. So this is the the operating system page, the topic which I have created. So the topics can be modified in this way. Okay. So you can see here the topics can be modified in this way. So unit 1 and the title, the unit title and lecture 1. So inside the lecture 1, I'm giving what is the syllabus content, what I'm going to cover in this particular lecture. Okay, so this is the way then you can give some kind of a description for the the lecture. What are the things they have to cover, and what are the differences, the content, the details about the what you are having it here, the heading, the explanation can be given over here. Okay, so this is one way we can do. And let me go through and I'll show you the what you can say, the add lesson activity. Okay, so let me go here, add and lesson activity. So when you come down, you can have a lesson activity. So this is basically, this is purely for our flipped classroom concept. Okay. So first one, we are going to do this, the name of the lesson. Okay. So what I'm going to do, the lesson activity, the name of the lesson, I can say introduction to OS. Okay, introduction to OS, that is the name. So here I can give some description about the introduction to OS. Then I can say display. Okay, so then appearance, I can say whether you need a progress bar, yes, and a display menu, yes, and show more, anything else is there. You can drag and drop files here. Okay, so link media, anything related to this particular, the media file, whether you need to connect. So that is not required. And a slideshow, maximum number of answers, that's okay. Okay, so now we are not going to take anything over there. Availability, from when to when this lesson has to be to be displayed. So we can say that for today, suppose for example 5 to I'm starting, and it can go till tomorrow morning 9 o'clock. And oh no, this is a date, I'm sorry. So I can say 5th, then I can say morning 9 to. Okay, so then I can enable template. Time limit we are not going to give. Then here also password protected lesson, we are not going to give any password protected lesson. Allow lesson to be attempted offline using the mobile app. Right now we don't have a mobile app, so it would be no. Then flow control, allow student to review. We are not allowing the student to review, but here it is a sample. I mean the it's not a final exam. We can allow the student to review. Okay, until unless they get the clear answer, let them go back and review. Provide option to try a question again. That is, this also we can say yes. Maximum number of attempt, as I said in the previous video, you can see that we can make it 3. Okay, so let them go action after the correct answer, the lesson flow, they have to follow the lesson path. Then grading, we are not going to give any grading for this as such, a learning process. Okay, so grade to pass, we are not going to grade anything. So then we have a common module setting. We don't have any common module setting. Restrict actions, we don't have anything. Activity completion, so then we have to say here, it's going to be 5th June. Maybe this is going to be 9/2. So before that, they have to complete. And competencies, right now we are not going to say. So then finally you can say save and return to course. So now is there any error? Okay, so maximum grade 1 to 100. Okay, so grade to pass we are not given. Okay, maximum grade we can keep, sorry. Okay, so whether you can give 10 also, no problem, but it's not going to do any grading until unless you say grade to pass. Okay, so that is the default field. Okay, so because in our admin registration we have given that way. So now you can see the lesson activity. So the good thing is each and every activity is coming out in a different colors. So that is a good part. So we can differentiate and easy for students also to understand, because if you have gone through, quiz question is in red color, assignment file upload is in blue color. Now the lesson activity is in the green color. Okay, so this is one. And the next one is here another.
Pandit sir, one
Yes,
query.
yeah, please.
Sir, you had, when you were creating the lesson activity, you had defined the availability.
Availability, yeah, when to when, yeah.
Yeah. Now, in the case of papers which are shared by multiple teachers,
Okay, pa.
If a teacher defines availability, then it is uniformly applicable for all the 4 teachers, right, sir?
Yes, yes. The common papers, your
Yes,
common
that's right.
papers, correct? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Just because different teachers may be going at different speed, it may
Okay.
not be necessary that that in maybe at introduction to OS, all of them will have to take at the same day. It is not necessary, right, sir? So when we are
No, if they
defining,
are not taking it on the same day, then you have to open your lesson activity for, say, for example, 3 days or something like that.
okay,
So
yeah,
whenever
okay,
the teachers are going, so till that day, that lecture, the lesson activity should be opened.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So Panjan sir.
Yes, yes.
That means the sharing of the question is not a problem, not an issue. We should not consider that as an issue. Students will know what the questions are and
That's okay. That's okay. No problem.
it.
Anyhow, they have to come and they have to click the challenge question. Otherwise,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
cannot answer. At least for that, they will come to the lesson activity. No.
Yes, okay, sir.
Yeah. So they
And
will
sir,
come.
one more thing. Suppose topic 1, topic 2 can different teachers have different things, or topic 1 should always remain uniform, topic, or can it be lecture?
No, say this one what I have given. No, so that you
Not
can.
that, sir. Our general, when we enter the dashboard, it comes topic 1, topic 2, 30 we put now, 42. That can we change to lecture 1 or class 1?
This is that is what I have done here. You can
we
see
can
here
do
down.
like that.
Topic 4 is here. These are the topics I have not changed. So only the first 3 topics I have changed.
Okay, sir.
So this will be clear when student comes. Unit 1 topic is the unit 1 topic heading is Introduction to Operating System. In that lecture 1, in that lecture 2, in that lecture 3. So it will be very clear for the student.
Okay, sir.
It will be very clear for the students. Yeah.
Pandit sir, I have a doubt. Vikrant
Yes,
here.
Vikrant, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When we are, is it necessary that we have to go lecture wise, or previously we had decided to go topic wise? So can I say?
No. Father told very clearly, no, that flipped classroom concept we have to implement. So next day, what I'm going to teach, so that lecture content should be there.
Okay, so it is better to go lecture wise.
Lecture wise. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
And yeah. And another one important thing I want to show you. Are you able to see my Gmail page?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So there, if you go to our Google Doc, okay, Google document. So there is one important, the facility is available. So let me show you. All of you able to see the Google Doc page?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We cannot see.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So there is a tool name called, there is a voice typing tool. Okay, voice typing tool. So when I click, say for example, I want to prepare a lecture content. I just now, after going through this, we are able to, I'm able to identify how the NPTEL and SWAYAM people, they are, giving the lecture content as a PDF file. So what they are doing is, first they are creating a lecture audio file. Okay, so maybe whether the professor is doing or the student is doing, we don't know, but this is how they are preparing. Say for example, if I click here, click to speak, so there's the same content can be typed over here. The same content can be typed, so over here you can see that one. Okay, so whatever I speak, immediately the content, getting typed over here. So like this, I can, prepare my lecture content also. But you need to be very careful, whether my any mistake is there in my, when I dictate something. If there is any mistake, is at that point, you have to underline or you have to keep it, so that later you can come back and you can see. Okay, so there is some mistake in that particular point, because if I give dot, so it is going to stop. Okay, so now I'll say dot means it is a period. Okay, so again it will start. So like this, we can create a lecture content in a very easy way. So once this lecture content, if it is ready, so for preparing a video, it is very much, very much easy. So we can keep this lecture content exactly. NPTEL and SWAYAM, the professors are doing the same thing. Okay. So if you go through some of the lecture content page, PDF file, so exactly what is there in the PDF file, so they are, reading out in the video and supported with some of the PPT or the presentations. Okay. So this is the way, I can prepare my lecture content in a very easy way. This particular information you can share with the teachers, so those who are preparing the lecture content, so automatically the content is ready. Content is very much ready. Okay, so this one thing we can use it. And if you want, if you say full stop, then you can come back and you can say you can start. Okay, so like that, each paragraph you can prepare your, and in between, say for example, I can stop it. So in between, if I want to add some images, okay, so I can go and insert the image. So I can have some images, the things which are required for my, the course page, I can put it over here. So the entire lecture content can be prepared in a very easy way. Okay, so this is one information I want to share with you today. Okay, so let me go back. You got it?
Sir, can you show once again?
Shall I do it once again, Pa? Okay. So go to the our Google account. Okay, we have our Google account, and I'm not sure with your personal account or the space how much it will be, but in our college account, I think you can do maximum, I believe, because we have a business account. I know with the Google for a Gmail account. So once come back to the Google Doc, then click blank. Okay, so here you have tools, voice typing. Okay, so then you say click to speak. So now if you start speaking, so automatically it get typed. Okay, so there are a few mistakes, like for example, if my pronunciation is little different, but I tried now with my pronunciation is working very much. Okay, so you can also test it in your account and you can see whether how you best you can prepare your lecture content. Okay, so if we have the content in our mind, what we are going to discuss, each lecture, what I'm going to talk, so you can record it here, voice text, voice to text, so automatically you will get, and you can stop it wherever you want, then you can add the image, then you can go back and you can start. So finally this automatically this Google Doc, it gets saved in the drive. It's a safer place also to store it. Okay, and later if you want to convert, we can transfer this file into your Dropbox or wherever you want to store, you can store it. Okay, so I see this is a very easy way to prepare, and we are able to see the connection how NPTEL and SWAYAM, they are preparing the lecture content. Okay, so exactly if you go through the lecture content and if you switch on the video, you can see that whatever they have given it in the lecture content, they will be orally they will be speaking that same sentence only. Okay, so that's how we are able to identify. So they are using some kind of tools like this, so we can also try. Okay, so then we'll have a standard lecture content instead of saying then later what you can do, you can cut and copy this one. Anyway, let me take this one, copy and keep it. Okay, Jarin sir, you got it right, ba?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the way. So now we can come back to the lesson activity. So in lesson activity, the first step you have to go for add a content page. Okay, so we have to add a content page, and content page, I know we have to give this one. What are the details we are going to give? The first one we have said topic 1, maybe lecture 1. Then we can say lesson 1. Okay, so lesson 2 also you can create if later if you want. Okay, so lesson 1, and multiple pages also we can add. Okay, in this lesson 1, how many pages I'm going to add. So whatever the content I have copied, I can paste it over here. Okay, so this is from my Google document. So even if the entire document you can copy and you can put it over here, and you can bring, you know, some other like a video file, insert an audio video file is also possible. Okay. And another important thing is when you have some video audio file also, you can bring it, insert it here. Huh? Hello. Okay, so here
You
also
told audio file, no, madam immediately tested. Okay.
So here also there is one option, record audio. Let me try. Hello. Hello. Yes. Thank you.
Pandian sir,
Yes.
that
Hello.
Google Doc you said no. I mean,
so now
audio to word typing.
1 minute, Richard sir. So you can have a audio file also recording in this way. Then you can attach the recording automatically if it goes here. Okay, 100% completed. You can see here. It's like a podcast, you know. So you can see here. So it is getting replied back. Okay, so if you don't want that one, you can. Is there possibility to delete? Yeah, delete button, it gets deleted.
Sir, Pandian sir,
yes,
along with the content, you were using that voice recording, right? So that was actually a good one. The text will go here and as if we are taking the class without any video. For example, if it is electronics theory and all. So can we have both together, right? Like as if we are delivering the class in the class.
That is what the lecture content is all about. That is what the lecture content is all about.
I think it's quite easy actually now.
On the outside, you can add a video, or here also you can add your recorded video. If possible, you know, if you have a recorded video in the beginning itself, you can put. So under that, they will have a content text for that particular video. So some people, you know, they can read through the content and they will see the video also. Or if there is no video, only
no video, direct audio can be there. Okay, thank you, sir.
So then the content page has been added for this particular one, and we will say description. We can say, you know, so whether you can say challenge question. Richard sir, you were asking something.
No, sir, I was trying to say that only, but then you showed it. It is possible audio also, right?
Yes, we can record it and we can keep it. So students, if they come for the lesson and content, they can listen to the audio also.
Okay.
What the teacher is going to take next day. Right? So that is also possible. But with the text, if it is there, it will be nice, because later our content we can prepare as a MOOC, I mean SWAYAM courses. Because in SWAYAM and NPTEL, they require this, you know, the text lecture content. So that is a mandatory part. When we, you know, apply for the SWAYAM courses, for MOOC courses, they are asking for the video plus the lecture content which are related to that particular video. So now you can save page.
Sir, do we have option for adding a file there?
Adding a file. Let me go and see edit page.
Any PDF or PPT files?
Here, I think manage files. Yes, you can add.
Yeah.
Okay. If you click here, then you can go back and you can take the file. So already
so we can use it for
audio file is already available. So we can delete that one. Okay. So any file you can add it over here.
Okay, sir. So we can use it for our flip classes, like before going to the class, we can upload any contents and ask the students to go through and come for the class.
Yes. So they have to read. So the after you know, going to the particular page, then the challenge question will be the very interesting stuff. So where we can monitor, where we can assess them. Okay, so based on the content what they have read, if they have answered, so then we will get it on our grade book outside. Okay, so anyway, we are not going to say anything grade to pass or something like that, but for our, you know, the later stage, you know, for the attendance purpose or something like that, we can use this, you know, kind of as a class activity. Okay, the class activity PG, we have, you know, certain marks, so we can use it for this.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so save changes. Okay, leave the page. So come back to this. So now you can see here. So one page I have added. So the next page, what I supposed to do, I need to add a question page. Okay, next page I need to add a question page because the student read the content. Now they have to come for the add question page, multiple choice. So here, let me go back and I'll show you. So here we have multiple options. Okay, essay question can be asked, match the following can be asked, multiple choice can be asked, numerical question can be asked, short answer question can be asked, true or false. So all these options are available. Okay, so depending upon it. So it's either the mathematics teacher, if they want to ask a numerical questions, they can go ahead. Match the following, they can go ahead. Essay type question, short answer also possible. So for example, I'm taking a multiple choice question. So here I will say, challenge question for unit 1. I'll say unit 1. I mean, lecture 1. Okay. It's not a unit 1. Lecture 1. Apart from lecture 1, you can say lesson 1. Okay. Lesson 1 quiz. Okay. So lecture 1 may go for the next page also. Okay. Page content. You can say, what is the question? Okay. So you can ask, for example, I have created a multiple question. Okay. So now I can ask, select the operating system from the list. Okay.
You can put like operating system is a hardware or software or
true or false, something like
language.
That. I can say, yeah. So select the OS from the list. Okay, so I can type like this. Okay, so when we can come back, then there's no multiple answer for this. So if there is a multiple answer, you can say this way. So where I can give answer, I can say Windows. Okay, so for Windows, I can say, okay, so if I say Windows, okay, so that is a correct answer, correct? So Windows, if they select also, it is a correct answer. So then it can move to the next page. So right now we don't have anything. Okay, so here also we can say Linux. This also will go to the next page. Okay, so then marks I can give 1. So like that I can give multiple answers also. Then next one I can say Android. I'm sorry, Android. You can say go to the next page. So then I can say 1. Okay, answer 4. We can say next one is any other
iOS.
iOS. Yeah, very good. Okay, iOS. So then I can say next page. Then mark is going to be 1. So any one answer also it is okay because all the answers we have given, and we can save the page. Okay. So one question, one challenge question I have added. So you can see here.
So maximum five answers we can give, right, sir?
Because from the outside we have selected 5. Okay, so there if you want to make it 4, the only 4 options will come. Otherwise you can give 5 options also. You can increase the options. So now I have a lecture 1, lesson 1, and we have done. So then what I'm going to do, I will add another content page. Okay, I will add another content page. Here what I will say, lecture 1, lesson 2. Okay, I'm in introduction only, but in this introduction, I have some more content. Okay, so I have some more content. Say, for example, system calls. After the introduction, we may have other operating system services and all those stuff. First day, in one, I see one thing, when we are creating a lesson content, don't give more content in one particular lecture itself. Okay, you can split your lecture into 3 different lessons also, no problem. Because we have a challenge question, so there is a transition from one lesson to another lesson to another lesson. So it is lecture 1 only, but instead of giving everything in one file and asking 3 challenge question and closing the lecture 1, instead of doing that way, your lecture 1 itself you can segregate or separate into 3 multiple lessons. So it will be easy for the student. So if you say, for example, if one entire 15 pages or 10 pages of a lecture content, if I put in upload on a PDF file here, and you are expecting the students to read within an evening, it's highly impossible. So whatever the content you are going to deliver tomorrow, so split it into different lessons, and each lesson you give a transition with this particular the challenge question. So it will be easy for the students to go through the, it is easy for them to read the lesson in a way. If the content is very short, it will be very much easy. And if you have any video also in each lesson, you can have a small, what you can say, 2 seconds, or 2 minutes or 3 minutes video also, we can record it. Okay, what is this content is all about? What I'm going to discuss, what are the things I'm going to discuss in this. So the same thing, whatever you are doing it in a Google Doc, so the same file, you can read it in a video, and you can upload that video in a short videos. Okay, don't put a big 10 minutes or 20 minutes video here, so students may not go through it. Okay, so that's how you can use it. So now here the second page I'm giving. So here description, what it's going to be. Here again the challenge question for lesson 2. Okay, challenge questions. So I can say challenge question 2. So where I have to go, this is going to be currently this page only, but later I will change it. Okay, so let me go and save the changes. Now you can see I have created 2 pages with 1 challenge question, yes or no. Okay, so now you can come back here in the lesson 1. I'm sorry. In the lesson 1, after reading this content, the student has to, where they have to go. That transition I haven't given, correct? So click the edit page. After reading the content, after taking the challenge question, if everything is correct, they have to go to lecture, quiz. Lesson 1 quiz they have to go. Yes or no? For challenge question, they have to go to lesson 1 quiz. So that transition completed. So you can see here, lesson 1, they have to go to lesson 1 quiz. So after completion of this, okay, after the completion of the quiz, so where they have to go, you can see here after completion of this particular quiz. So here we have given next page, next page. What is the next page? Next page is lecture 1, lesson 2. Lecture 1, second option, no? First option I have selected. Okay, lecture 1, lesson 2. For the second option, lecture 1, lesson 2. Okay, answer 3, lecture 1. This is going to be my next landing page. I hope you are following, correct?
Yes, sir.
Teachers, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
this, this is the transition. What is going to happen within, after lesson 1, I'm going to quiz 1. After completing the quiz, so I'm going to this particular page. Okay, say for example, in this lesson 2, my lecture 1 is getting over. So in that case, what I have to do here is, so instead of asking for a challenge question, so what I can say here is end lesson. Because only 1 challenge question I'm going to ask. After the lesson 2, if I want to ask, I can ask a challenge question, and I have to add a quiz page. Okay. So otherwise, say for example, in the second page, lecture content page, I don't have a quiz. I'm not going to ask any quiz. It is better to ask some quiz, because when you give a content, it is always good to have some challenge question. So whether we can assess the student whether they have done the work or not. So say for example, if it is an end lesson, so you can say end of lesson. Okay, end of lesson. Here also you can say end of lesson. Okay, so it does need not be the same. Okay, this is need not be the same. You can say still, you can here you can say end. That is also possible. Then you can say page. Okay. So now I have done a lesson content page. So let me go to the preview and I'll show you. See here, lesson 1. So content is being given over here. Okay. So I am reading the content, audio file or video file I'm displaying over here. No problem. Then I will go to you will not see the progress bar, because you can edit this lesson. Only student can see the thing. Okay. So edit progress bar. As a faculty member, I'm not able to see it. Challenge question. I will click the challenge question. So it comes. So if I say Linux, submit. So you can see here, it goes to the, try again. Your answer is Linux. That is the wrong answer. Okay. Let me try again, because we have given try, correct? You can see that one. Android. Okay. Let me submit. So not quite. Would you like to try again? Select the OS from the list. Your answer is Android. Response. That's the wrong answer. Anyway, I'll check it out. Maybe I have not given marks over there. Okay. So then if I say Windows, for every option, it is coming like that. Okay, no problem. Okay, so maybe it is not allowing me to do this one. So once we give the right answer, then we are able to go to the next page. Okay, we can go to the next page. Okay,
Where
so
did
that's
we give that right option, sir? Where
which
did we
one?
give that answer is right or not?
No. That you have to go to the edit quiz, the edit quiz page. I'll show you. I'll show you. So once you come back here, we are in preview, no sir? We are in preview.
Yes.
So you can go to the lesson administrator edit setting. So you can come down, not here, I'm sorry. You go to the introduction. This is the lesson page. See more than one page in the lesson already. Do you want to start? No. Okay. Here, edit. Okay. So here, sir.
Okay. I think that score we have to change for the wrong answers and leave one for the right answer.
So that is what it is now changing. So here then I have to click the remove the multiple answer. If I say Windows, then I can say Linux 0.
So then we have to change jump, no sir? We cannot go to, if it is wrong.
We have to stay back. Very good.
That we have to change.
So that you have to stay back in the lesson 1. Okay, all the zeros you have to stay back in the lesson 1. Only for the first answer you will be moving out. So once you have done this, you can save page. So now let us come back to the preview. Please go ahead. So when I say Windows, submit. So my next lesson is coming. Okay.
Yes.
And finally, it is going to be end of the lesson. If you click end of the lesson, you will come back to the congratulations, end of the lesson reached. Okay. So this is the way, you can create a lesson content in each and every topic. Okay. I hope this lesson, I believe you might have learned something today.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Others?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, video I have recorded, so I will share with you, so you can